Hello everyone, my name is Fazal. You are watching MFA Civil Engineering. Basically, we are going to learn a various technical terms used in a roof one by one. So let's start. The clear distance between the support of the roof truss or beam or an arch is called as the span. The vertical distance in between the top of the ridge and the wall plates is called as the rise. The ridge, which is met by the intersection of a two sloping surface, is termed as the hip. In this case, the external angle is more than 180. An inclination of the side of the roof with respect to the horizontal plane is called as the pitch. It is expressed in a degree or as the ratio of the rise to the span. The intersection of a two roof in which the external angle is less than the 180 is called as the valley. The apex line of the sloping roof is called as the ridge. An edge of a gable which is running in between the ridge and the eaves is called as the verge. The lower edge of the inclined roof surface from which rainwater drain out is called as the eaves. The sloped triangular surface which is formed at the end of the pitch roof is called as the hipped end. When a wooden members are laid in an inclination from the ridge to the eaves, then these wood members are termed as the common rafter. It is also termed as the spars. Common rafter are beveled against the ridge board or the ridge beam, and they are fixed to a purlin at the intermediate points. These common rafter give a support to the boarding or the battens, which further support the roof covering materials. Center to center spacing of the common rafter depend on the size of the roof covering material. Generally, they are spaced of the 300 to 450 mm center to center. The sloping rafter, which start diagonally from the ridge and make the end of the eaves, is called as the valley rafter. Valley rafter supports the valley gutter. Sloping rafter, which make the hip of the pitch roof, is termed as the hip rafter. It is start diagonally from the ridge and end up at the corner of the wall so as to support the roof covering materials. Hip rafter receive the end of the jack rafter and the purlins. The rafter, which length are short and run from hip or valley to the eaves, is called as the jack rafter. The horizontal member made of wood act as a beam and provide the apex of the pitch roof is termed as the ridge beam. Wooden common rafter is fixed to the ridge beam. It is also termed as the ridge board or ridge piece. A wooden plank fixed to the lower end of the common rafter at the eaves is called as the eaves board or fascia board. Eave boards are normally 25 mm thick and 25 mm wide. Lower end of the roof covering material is placed on the eave boards. Even gutter can also be fixed to the eave boards. A long member made of wood provided on the top of the masonry work like brick wall or the stone wall is termed as the wall plates. Wall plates is used to fix the lower end of the common rafter. A wooden board used to hold the common rafter making verge is termed as the barge board. A thin wooden strip nailed to the rafter is called as the battens. Roof covering material is laid on the battens. Batten are also termed as the scantling. The wooden member having a continuous run parallel to the face of the wall over the top of the post is termed as the post plates. Post plates give the support to the lower end of the rafter. The small section made of either wood or the steel fixed on the principal rafter of the pitch roof is called as the clit. Clit support the purlins. A stone block or the concrete block, either square or the rectangular, placed under the truss or the beam is called as the template. Template distribute the load over the large area of the wall. A wooden or the steel framework, generally in a triangular shape, is termed as the truss. Truss support the roof covering over the room. Thin strip of the wood nailed to the common rafter to support the roof covering material is termed as the boarding. Boarding act as similar of the batten.